Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be planning in my recipe planner. I'm going to be adding the recipe for this amazing, just amazing keto New York style cheesecake. This is the last piece from our Christmas dinner, and it's amazing. I can't say that enough. So let's get started. I'm going to go to the cakes and frostings section, and I actually have quite a few recipes. I went through a mug cake phase. I will link the flip through in the cards up above. So I want to just go ahead and grab a new sheet. They are blue now in this. And this is going to be a fun one because it's actually got two different parts. So I'm going to use, again, my Neon Lights sticker book. And I'm going to go, believe it or not, I'm going to go blue on blue. So I've got these blue bullet points to use, and I got my blue pens, and my recipes here off to the side. So let's get started. I'm going to have to do a little sticker surgery on this one because I'm going to use some boxes for things that they weren't actually meant to be used for. We're going to use now and later boxes. I'm going to use this don't forget for preheating the oven. So we'll just go ahead and put that right up at the top. And this one's actually got a lot of instructions because it's got the crust and the cake. So we'll use the now for the crust and then later for the cake. Is that crooked? It looks like it's crooked a little bit. Like I curved it a little when I stuck it on there. And I did try to stick that up as close as I could to two directions to save myself that row that's right below it. And then there are these appointment stickers, and I'm going to cut appointment off of two of these as close as I can, just so that I still have a little bit of the blue. One. Actually, yeah, that says but first. I'm thinking I could actually leave that because I do want the crust to be done first. So I'm going to put this over here. But first is going to be crust. And I don't know if I said this is keto. So before I get going down here lower, let me go ahead and write in the title. There we go. New York style cheesecake. And then, okay, so for the crust, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. I'm just going to grab 5 hearts. I kind of like this blue on blue. It's different shades of blue, but okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab this other one that I did go ahead and cut appointment off of, and I'm going to put it next. Actually, I think I want to center it. I'll move that top one too. Okay, and then this is for the cake, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients as well. I don't know that there will be much decoration on this because it's going to be pretty full. Okay, so let's get my now and later stickers. I'm just going to go ahead and pull these, and then I think that may be about all I need this recipe or this sticker book for. So go ahead and put the now on. And this says don't forget, oops, not that pen, too fat. Preheat oven 300. So this is a keto cheesecake. So the crust is actually made out of pecans. Otherwise, it's pretty much similar to a graham cracker crust. It's got sugar, a couple flavorings, and butter. And then the cake is actually, again, very, very similar to a regular cheesecake. It's just got keto safe sweetener, monk fruit, rather than sugar. First step is to mix all the crust ingredients together with a fork. And I did forget, I do need bullet points for over here as well, or numbers or something. I think I'll go ahead and use these light blue bullet points to stick with my blue theme. So just like a normal cheesecake, you're going to grease a 9-inch springform pan and press the crust firmly into the bottom. You're going to bake it for 15 minutes and then pull it out of the oven and leave the oven on because you're going to bake the cake. Okay, so now we're going to use our later sticker. And this is just to indicate 2 sections in my mind of the recipe. So, and actually I'm using 2 different recipes. So I actually need to change this instruction to say to turn the oven up to 350. So the first step is to beat the softened cream cheese and powdered sweetener on low so that you don't get any air added into it until fluffy. Next, you're going to beat in the eggs one at a time, and that's so that you don't cause the mixture to curdle. You want to make sure each one is fully incorporated before you add the next. Finally, you're going to beat in the lemon juice and the vanilla. So that's all of those ingredients. Next, you're going to pour the cake into the pan over the crust and smooth it, and then bake it 45 to 55 minutes or until only slightly jiggly in the center. Finally, you're going to cool it on the counter and then overnight in the refrigerator before you cut into it. You really, really want to let it firm up. I do actually want to add a note. I want to add a note about that sauce that I showed you guys. This sauce is just a couple pints of organic berries, blueberries, strawberries, cranberries. It's the zest and juice of an orange, a little bit of sugar, a little lemon juice, and some water. And then I buzzed it up with an immersion blender. It was amazing. So I just want to kind of make a note to myself about that. I didn't have a recipe for it. I just kind of winged it. And you could put that sauce on your shoe and it would taste good. My husband and I have had it over brie. We've had it over pancakes. So for the note I just wrote, for a sauce, oh, hello Jasper. Stay away from my cheesecake. Come over here. I'll be back. Okay, he didn't get to the cake, don't worry. So this is gonna serve 16. You trust me, this is filling. You want to cut this small. Prep time is 10 minutes. Cook time between the crust and the filling, I'm gonna say roughly an hour. And then the net carbs is 5. So this is a pretty full recipe. I don't have a lot of room. I did want to go ahead and put some kind of cake and maybe some fruit on here. Here's a yum, a family favorite. This is most definitely a family favorite. So I'm going to put yum up here. And it's going to stick out since I've got nothing but blue everywhere else. You guys, I cannot believe how easy this cheesecake recipe was. It was so quick and easy and decadent and yummy, and you could see it didn't crack. It just was amazing. I don't know why I haven't been making I don't know why I haven't been making cheesecake the entire time I've been keto, because it could not have been easier. I may put these berries on. I know there are some cakes in here, and they're not cheesecakes. Here we go. They're not cheesecakes, but I thought if I cut this apart and just used the top kind of yellowy part, to me that looks like cheesecake right there, just this portion. So I'm gonna do that. It didn't feel like it cut. And then I'll have the pink cake still as a sticker for another recipe. So definitely want that. And the only question I have is, do I put it on right side up or upside down? I think right side up. It looks like a decorated cake. And then, like I said, I wanted to put some berries. Where did those other berries go? They're very large. Let's use some of these. So if I can get them off there. The paper is wanting to come off with them. There we go. I think I want the cake at the top. And we'll put the berries at the bottom. I want a strawberry. So like I said, the sauce I made had cranberries and strawberries and some orange zest. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in all these different fruits. There we go. All right, that is it. That is how you make a keto New York style cheesecake, and it is so very worth it. So I'm going to just put this right at the top of my cakes and frostings section. There you have it. A lot of instructions, but so worth it. There's my cake. It's hard to see. There we go. I hope you like this video. I hope it inspires you to put a new recipe or two in your recipe planner. If it did, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.